Hey guys, just a quick video announcement. One of three issues. If you've not been seeing a lot of posts lately, it's because I've been having a few issues in regard to personal problems. First issue is, unfortunately, we lost a family member around about 3 weeks ago, and we only had the funeral this week. Bless her. That was my auntie Pegita. Basically, she had been having problems swallowing and with her colon and so forth, and she had to have an operation to have a tumour removed, and it wasn't successful. She did make her 90th birthday the day before, and she didn't actually, I think the case was that she didn't actually survive the actual operation, because, as I said, they found a tumour in her colon, which I think was along the lines of it's not being operable. So sadly she passed away, but peacefully in her sleep, and as I say, we only had a funeral this week. Issue 2 is, as you know, I have a connected Facebook page to my channel, for which, if there's anything of interest to you guys, I usually sort of share or post, such as videos and obviously some of the progress in my work and the builds, or anything that I'm aware of. And I've been doing this for about 2-3 years now. As you well know, there's a lot of people who follow it, and one of the followers put in a friend request, and I have a sneaking suspicion this person wasn't what they said they were when I was having an initial chat with them after I've accepted their request, and they weren't answering my questions, which made me suspicious. So basically I blocked that person, but I didn't block them enough in time, because I found out exactly what they may have been up to, because I'm having problems trying to share stuff on my page now. Anything that I did have on there, or anything I want to post from my main personal page, in regards to videos, I can't. It's been blocked. And also anything that I'm sharing on there from posts after the 4th of, I think, September, it's not showing up on the page. I'm not seeing anything. Now, I can comment on stuff on there, but for some reason it's saying it when I do post something, it's saying it's been shared to the page, but when I go onto the page there's nothing there. So I've got a feeling this person has managed to get hold of some of my data and is sharing it on a fake page under my name, or their name. So I've reported this to Facebook, and until then there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to be posting anything on there, or I might be able to answer comments from previous posts before the 4th, but I can't share anything on there because it's not getting on that page. It's being diverted to somewhere else. So I suspect there's a virus been put on there, and it's blocked me out. So it's now, as I say, I've reported it, and it's in Facebook's hands. And the third issue is, the night after I'd come back from the funeral, my landlord sat me down and basically informed me that maybe within the next 3 months he's going to put that flat on the market. So I've got to find somewhere new to live, possibly in the new year, which now means Christmas is on hold. I may not be able to possibly get to Telford this year, because obviously I've got to put money behind me to find somewhere new to live, possibly in the new year. I mean, he said to me, don't worry, I really want you to stay there as a sitting tenant, but I can't afford to do that. I've got to think of myself first, I've had enough issues with this guy, to be honest, that I could talk about it all night, but it's come to a point where he feels if he doesn't sell the property before Brexit, he's not going to make a maximum profit on it. So that's his reason. So I suppose if I was in issues, I'd do the same. But you know, I think a lot of people are being very panicky about something that's probably going to even itself out. So you know, that's my opinion. But his decision at the end of the day, because at the end of the day it's his property. So I may have to do a sabbatical on my YouTube channel as and when I move, until things settle themselves down, and then there's the possibility that I can't find somewhere where they'll allow me to continue with the hobby. I hope it isn't that case, and that I can, because I mean I still love the hobby, I still want to partake in it, and the thought of not being able to do it is just going to drive me stir crazy, because it does relax me, it takes me away from the everyday stresses of life. I love the history behind all the subjects, I like being creative, and then, you know, and it's thanks to you guys that I've got the following that I have now, you know, and I've made a lot of friends in the modelling community as well. A lot of very good friends too, which I'm hoping I am going to still see it if I can get to Telford this year. But we'll see how things pan themselves out. But if it comes to a stage where I've got to move, then obviously I should put a video out and say, look, sorry guys, I'm going to be having a sabbatical for a while until things settle themselves down. Yeah, so this is the thing with life, it certainly has a way of slapping you in the face and throwing curveballs at you, but you know, you have to deal with it. So I'm just sort of putting this video out just to pre-warn you guys, and obviously the issues with my page. In regard to that, what I may have to do in my progress to my builds or anything that I think of his interest, I'm going to have to post it from my personal page. I know other people who are following me on the personal page are probably going to go, oh god, not more modelling stuff. Sorry guys, there's not a lot I can do about it, so hey, that's life. So there you go. Excuse the attire, but I've just come back from work and I'm just waiting for the bus to get home. So yeah, well, say home, I don't know how long that's going to be, but hey, this side of Christmas I haven't got to worry about it, but you know, I've got to get things in motion. Anyway, carry on all those great builds out there guys, you're doing some fantastic work. I'm trying to catch up with as many videos as I can. But until then, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.